Hi team, okay, so welcome to our sparring tuition section. This week we're going to be working on that footwork drill we did last time, but instead of using it for blitzes, we're going to be doing it for defensive side kicks, and I'm going to be teaching you defensive back kicks. Now you heard that, I'm going to be doing kicks. Two things to make sure you've done. You've done your warm-up and you have enough space. So we're going to get loose, make sure you have. So I'm going to walk you through this. If you've done your warm-up, please make sure you have. Now, we're not going to be doing super high kicks. We're doing defensive kicks that don't need to be like waist height. Kick your butts, but we're also going to make sure we have enough space, because you're going to be moving. When you stand on one leg, it's more dangerous. Little twist. So risk assessment. Have you got enough space? Is this your training area? Are you safe? Now we're going to make sure our legs are loose. We're going to do our dynamic leg stretches. So feet together, bow, stands up, kia. Start with one. Build up gradually. 2. And again. 3. 4. We're ready for this. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Don't try and get the roof tiles off. 10. Stop at a head height. That's as high as you need. Switch stance. Kia. You don't even need head height. 1. Nice and low. 2. Just weight the muscles up. 3. This isn't just stretching the legs. 4. This is teaching us to be on one leg. 5. Just making sure we're safe before we start. 6. 7. Guards in. 8. 9. And 10. So remember this one, guys. Arms to the side. Choose a height that's right for you. Swing them up to the side. Get loose. Nice work, team. So we're going to do this for 20 seconds. Getting loose. Again, this is just putting our mind in the right frame of mind. So the martial arts mind. I realise you're not in the dojo with me, so it may be a bit strange. By now, you've created your training area. This is where you start training. You put your belt on, you've got your uniform on, you've bowed. Remember when you come in the door and you bow and you walk through the door, it switches that brain to be, I'm ready to go. Hopefully you are ready to go. Ready? Last ones, hips back, jump to side. Take your time, gradually build up with each swing. So defensive side kicks and defensive back kicks, but we're going to recap over that footwork drill. It was a difficult one, wasn't it? So we're going to recap, make sure we've got it. Don't worry, it's going to take time. Put the effort in and you will learn it. And then when you come back, you'll be killing it with it. Change over to the side. Take your time with it. We'll get there eventually. Little steps, remember team, little steps. I want my elite team learning as fast as the beginners team. So I'm challenging you. Don't get frustrated with yourself. This is a test of focus. Leg up. Swing it up. And relax. So, let me recap with you. So, do you remember? We've got a stance, kia. We're going to go from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you remember this? Let's do it a few times together. Number 1, pull back. 2, back leg goes. 3, recuperate. 4, step in. 1, back, 2, 3, 4. 1, stand tall. 2, new line. 3, pulls it back in. 4, steps forwards. The reason for the step forward is so I can shoot that blitz, remember guys. So I want that lean forward. Start again from here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you feel like a dancer now, guys? You learn some new dance moves. You see this? You get a rhythm going. Just like anything you need to learn, we just need to learn that rhythm. Don't feel bad, guys, or feel gutted or feel frustrated if you're still learning this section. Let's go through it again. So from the position, 2 more times, the whole way there and back. Front leg 1, back leg 2, front leg 3, front leg again, 4, front leg 1, back leg 2, front leg again, 3, front leg 4. I'm going to face you the other way, stick with me. Front leg 1, back leg 2, front leg 3, front leg 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now I know you're going to get to this speed. It's going to happen to you. But it only happens if you nail the slow first. We build up. Let me show you how that works with defensive cycling. So I'm here. I go 1 away from the target, 2, 3, 4. Now ready. As I do 1 here and I'm pulling away, 1 and then step for my defensive cycling. Pow. Now if you want more tuition on defensive cycling, please go back to the advanced team 1 and the advanced team sparring section for this week will teach you more detail. I am going to teach you now, I'm not going to leave you hanging, I'm still going to teach you, but if you need more detail, really good tuition on the advanced team 1. Here we go, so let's go through that defensive cycling. We're now got. First thing we do on defensive cycling is to step away from the target. Why? Because it's coming towards us. So I want to come away. I lift my knee up into the gap, I strike the gap, step across the body and down. Now let me show you the reason why I do that. If someone was here and they do their blitz in, that's where they're open. So I want to hit that gap, pow, which is why we don't need high kicks today. So hit the gap, pow. What I'm doing here is I'm leaning back. So imagine, ready, I'm going to be 2 people now. One person comes in, shoots, I lean back. I feel the gap, hit, and move away. I come back into the camera. So ready? Blitz comes in, pow. What I do is I move away from that. By moving the back foot first, I create the gap. Distance gives me more time. My leg fills into the gap, strikes, and pulls out. So let's go through our defensive cycles. Feet together. Bam. Stance up. Kia. You're with me. Step 1. Step 2, lean. 3, lift. And kick. Drop on 4 and 5. And again. Guards up. Now, if you haven't got as much space as I have, which is obvious, no one's got all this space, but if you've only got like a meter, you're going to do this. Instead of stepping back, just open the gate. Lean, kick, and instead of stepping across, put down, then step. So I'll show you from the side what I mean by that. Instead of going here, I just go here. It's just practice so you get the motion right. Knee comes up, I kick, bring it back together and step away. So I still move away. You choose which one you've got the space for. I'll show you the difference in the 2. This is the long step. 1. The short step. Can you see? Okay. Together. You choose which one you do. Number 1, step 1, is the back foot moves. Number 2, lean and lift. 3, kick. 4 and 5 steps. Now I'm going to face this way, guys. I'm going to do short step, long step, and alternate so you can choose which one's right for you. Here, I'm going to do short step first. Foot. Lean. Kick, meet, step away. Long step. Go. Kneel, kick, and again. Short step. Go. Long step. Go. Now remember, guys, really important to remember, I'm guessing in the elite team we understand this, but I'm going to recap over it. The 2 things that people find difficult on the defensive cycle is when someone's coming at you, when you're practicing slow, it's going to be really easy. But when someone's coming at you, to get that first step, your natural reaction is if someone comes at you, is to move your head, not to move your feet. But we know as martial artists, if I move my feet, my head moves with it. If I move my head, now I'm in a bad position, I'm going to lean over, I can't protect myself. So if a wasp was to come at my head, naturally people duck like this, prefer like this, they'd be safe and they'd be a lot safer and they're further away. So first thing people find difficult is when someone's shooting a punch at them, is to move the back foot, not just the head. Second thing that people find difficult, which I want to focus a bit on now, is this section. That bit there. It's when that foot doesn't land this way. If it lands this way, 2 bad reasons. It brings my body round and my targets are open. Second reason, now I'm off angle, I can't run away if I need to. Let me show you the bonus of stepping across. Here I'm closed off and I can move away. I'm gone. See ya, I'm back in the room, okay. So I can move away quicker. So it's so essential, team, that we get this. Kick, land across. Re-record, don't fade away. Re-record, don't fade away. I stay on the target. I don't land across and turn, because I'm going to end up the wrong way around, aren't I? So keep my eyes on target. I'll face this way and show you again. Watch the section when I land across. Land across, eyes on the target, not turning. Eyes on target, step. So basically when you do this, guys, and you're looking at the TV screen, you should see me the whole time. Or if you're looking on your phone, you should see me the whole time. If you take your eyes off me, something went wrong. It's going to turn into the wrong kick. We're going to be doing defensive back kicks later. Let's do the side kicks first. So ready? Let's go again. Step in. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you've got that, guys, let's move on to our footwork drill. If you haven't got that, go back and practice. Have a little practice by yourself. Moving on. Back. Key up. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now ready? I'm going to call this one 5 now. Now on 5, I then go 6. Strike. Do you notice what happened there? Instead of going back this way, so let me show you the old drill so we can practice it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, just repeats. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you recognise this now? Now this is going to go 5, 6. What does that do? Well, 5, 6 brings me away, doesn't it? You've got to imagine, I've done my drill here, so I can sneak closer and try and blitz somebody. Now what happens if when I go for that blitz, they start to attack me first? I've got to be ready. So there's 2 reasons for this drill. The first one is it's going to be prepare you, if you're doing this drill, I want you using it. If you're going to be using it, you're going to start to blitz with it. If you find yourself here and you go, uh-oh, I can't attack, would you freeze? No, we got something we can use. We come back, pow. Other reason, we're going to use it as a fake. So if I move to here, bam, 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 I'm going to tease and then I'm going to move away. And it teases the opponent so they don't, I don't know what's coming. Remember, the more things I show, it makes the simple one sneak through the middle. If I do the same thing over and over and over again, yeah, I'll get really good at it, but I become readable. That means the person knows what I'm going to do. It doesn't matter how fast I am, if they see it coming, they're going to defend against it. So I throw the sneaky ones in every so often, so then the simple ones sneak through. Let me show you that again. We're going to stick together. Guards up. 1, pull. 2, out. 3, meet. 4, step in. Tease. Hello. 5, come back. 6 is the beginning of your defensive side kick. 7, kick. 8, 9. There's a lot of steps in there, so I'm not going to go through the numbers too many times. We'll do it one more time with you, but not the numbers thrown you out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, back leg goes away, create the space. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right. Without the numbers, just follow my footwork. In, wide, meet, tease, pull away, step away, fill the gap, keep the gap, step away again. So let's do that again, team. Ready? I'm going to face you the way in a second for those of you who find it easier the way. Come here. Ready? 1. Oh, not numbers. Ready? Start again. Pull. Open. Meet. Tease. Pull away. Step away. Kick. Recuperate. Now you've noticed I'm using more space in this one. Hey, if you haven't got the space, this is what you do. Stick with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open the gate. Don't step, just open it. Knee up for 6. Kick. Land down. Step away. Now I only use like a meter. Nothing. Let's try it again without the space. And I want you to try this, guys, whether you have the space or not, because tomorrow you might be in the garden today going, I've got loads of space, look at all the space in my garden. Tomorrow, bam, the heavens fall. And you're forced into your bedroom or your living room or the hallway, ready? And if you are, let's make sure that we can do both ways. So stick with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tease. 5. Open the gate, don't step. Lean. Kick, don't worry about the height. pull down, step away. One more time. Easy, right? You've got this. So you think about this footwork and you're like, oh, it's just too much. You're going to have it, it just doesn't come out that fast yet. Slowly together. 1, 2, 3. Tease. Pull away. Open again. Knee up, kick, land, left. Let me face the other way, guys, for those of you who find it easy this way. 1, pull it. 2, open up. 3, meet. 4, tease. 5, pull the head away. 6, open the gate. 7, knee up, kick. 8, 9. Again, ready? This is for those people right now training in less space than they would like if they had a dojo with them. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now without the numbers, ready? 1. So my bad. First step, pull in. My bad. Let's reset. Yeah, reset. Come back. Pull in. Step 1. Pull in. Tease. Step the head away. Step the foot away. Knee up. Kick. Blow. Now I'm going to do that again, guys, without saying anything, so you can just follow me. So listen to the movements rather than the numbers or the instructions. Guards up. Go. Again, 2 more. Are you listening to the movements? I'm trying to slam the floor down so you can hear me. Let's try it again. One more. Go. If you're living in a flat, guys, don't slam the floor because it's rude for people. I'm doing that so you can hear me. Now, it still might be at the stage where you're going, Alex, this footwork's driving me crazy, man. I can't get it. Please stick with it. I promise you, you will get this. It's learning. That's all it's learning. Now, there might be people out there going, come on, Alex, I've got this easy. Right, I've got this. If you've got it easy, fantastic. We're moving on to defensive back kicks now. If you haven't, that's cool too, because we're still learning new ways. Stick with it. Show me that black belt attitude, right? Move on to defensive back kicks. We start the same as our defensive side kick. I'm going to open the foot this way. I'm imagining I'm going to do the defensive side kick. But instead of hitting with this leg, I step it round. And then I do my back kick. The ending is the same. Can we do that again together? I start the same, exactly the same as a defensive side kick. In fact, I want to look like I'm going to do a defensive side kick. If it looks like I'm going to do a defensive side kick, the person trying to defend against it or thinks they see what's coming won't be able to, because I'm going to switch and change it. Try it again. Starts the same. Mindset is the same. Instead of then firing this kick out, I land it down. I rotate, so you do turn your back on this one. I kick, land away and out. Now you notice I'm travelling over a range again. So let me show you what you would do if you don't have the space. Rotate, land down, spin, kick, meet, pull away. You notice all I need is this metre square. In fact, I'm going to stand in a metre square. This is 1 metre square. This is the space I'm going to use. I'm going to try my best to do everything in this space. Obviously, if I'm sparring, I don't want to be in one space. I'm going to move around everywhere. But your training area right now might only be 1 metre square. Let's try it. Let's give this a go. Open. Lead. Fake the kick, land down. Red. Do the back kick, land down. Ta-da! I did it. Let's do it again. Let's go again. Did you get the motion? So if you were just watching that because you didn't think I was going to do it, now do it with me. See if you can do it in 1 metre square. Obviously don't draw a line, don't draw a square on the floor. You just try not to move around. Open. Fake, land. Spit. Kick, land. Open. Did it. Now let's use more space. So people, if you have your space, that's all you need to do. If you have more space, let's go with it. So I'll show you how much more space you end up using. Open and lean. Fake the kick, land down, look around, kick, land away. I've used an extra meter. That meter, team, is the distance between you and your opponent. You always start about a meter apart from each other. That's why you travelling that meter gains the distance so you fill it with your kick. Now I've travelled a meter, but if I show you from the side, look where my back kick comes out. Which leg do you want to go forward? I'm going to go, we'll stick to my right leg, which is your left leg. So if I go, in fact I'll start in this square, the one I was doing earlier. 1, fake the kick, drop, come to the back kick, kick. Now you see where my back kick came out? So I'm going to guess it came about here. Even though I'm over there. What was there before? Well, that was me, wasn't it? Let's try again. So I'm standing here. What's going to be here very soon? The person doing the blitz. They're going to be coming at me, pound into that gap. That's where I'm going to hit. I leave the gap. I leave the targeted zone. I fake the kick, drop, turn, hit the gap. Now, did you notice when I do my back kick, I lean? And that's why I'm showing you from the side, guys, so you can see how much I lean. I lean, it gives me a chance to get the hip up and get away. Open the gap. Fake, drop, lean as I look, strike, and hit the target. Ready? So, again, I understand doing back kicks is very difficult to learn from a TV screen because when I'm teaching people in front of me, it's still difficult because they turn their back on me and they can't see me when they turn their back on me. And they go, what just happened? So it just means you just got to be patient with yourself. When you take your eyes off what you're doing, it's hard to focus on what you're doing. Now this is why I say focus is the most important skill in the world, because if we teach you focus, you can learn anything. Sometimes the eyes aren't the ones that focus, it's the body. You've got to focus on what the body does. You don't need to see everything. You just got to know where you are. So with me, if you go. Back, stands up, Kyo, defensive back kicks. Step, go for the side kick, don't do it, fake, turn and look. Back kick, step across, back to guard. Now I'm going to do them facing this way, so you're with me team, you ready? Guards up. Defensive back kick, step. Fake the side kick, land down. Turn and look, open the foot round. Kick, land across and down. I don't take my eyes off the target twice. I'll tell you what a lot of people do on this one. Let me show you. See if you can spot the mistake. I know you will. You'll definitely spot it. Did you see what I did? After the kick, I turn my back again. It's unnecessary. I only want to turn it the only time I need to turn it, and that's for the kick. Don't turn it again. Let me show you the mistake here. You'll definitely spot it this time. I turn once for the kick. I've turned again. That's not going to help me. I keep my eye on the target. Once I've hit it, keep the eye on the target. Now watch me do it right. See if you can spot it. Turn once for the kick. Kick, eyes stay on. Now do facing you, you're going to see my eyes. Turn once for the kick, eyes on. Kick, eyes stay on. Let's go 3 together, guys. You with me? 3 together. Back, stands up. Kyo, 3 together. Step. Round, turn for the kick, eyes back on me, kick, land away, we're safe, and again, 2 more, go, step, fake, turn for the kick, do the kick, eyes on, step away, 1 more, ready, Kyo, step away, step round, turn for the kick, do the kick, step away, land down. Now we're going to put that into our footwork drill just to finish. If you need to pause that, go and pause it and practice that bit. Don't worry about the footwork drill if you're not comfortable with it yet. This is for the people who are comfortable for the next day. Say, Alex, come on, teach me how that works in the footwork drill. You're going to be shocked how easy it is. If you need a drink, grab a drink. Kyo, footwork. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fake. I told you it was easy. It's the same process. I'm just doing this bit first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Away, fake, round, pow. The thing is, if you nail the back kick, you go back to the tutorial section on the back kicks, and you nail that, you nail the footwork, you put it together. And so, you look as a whole. If I showed you this and I just went, right, You're like, whoa, what was all that? It's just random movements. But when you break it down, you go, that was, see, I can break it down, I can learn bit by bit. Let's do it again together. Kia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, fake, 7, pow. Now without the numbers, and let's imagine you don't have the space. So I'm going to show you again in that meter square. In, cross, in, tease, pull, open the gate. Step around, look at the target, kick, drop, pull down. Didn't do too bad there. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pull. Open again. Step around. Look at the target. Kick, drop, step out. I stepped a little bit out my meter, but I did okay. I'm going to face the other way. Stick with me. If you want to, and you're good now, guys, the black belts out there, you guys are going to be bouncing now. Ready? Shake it, shake it, shake it, and bounce. Guys. Step. In, out, fake, kick, pull away. Let's go again. Bounce, 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 bounce. I'm not going to say anything, just try and follow me. Now, if you got to this stage, guys, without pausing in, without learning, you know what you're doing now. So I'm not going to go full speed. I'm just going to show you the speed you can stick to, but I'm not saying anything. Just follow me. Ready? Go. How'd you go? Try it again. Again, I'm saying with me. I'm just going to say go, but I can't just sit and watch you, so I'm going to do it with you anyway, so may as well. You can film this and send it to me, see how you're getting on. It'd be fantastic. I'd like to see that. Go. Now what you're going to find is as you go faster, your brain will try and take shortcuts because your brain's a clever thing. And it goes, right, I'm not going to mess around with all that, I just want to be over here doing a back kick. The problem with taking shortcuts is it rushes it and then you don't get the excellence. You can't rush excellence. So let's go again, go at the speed you want to go. Guards up. I would like to see you bounce now if you can do it. Guards up. Go. So maybe this time, watch me and watch every detail. Just watch me, I'm going to do 3 in a row and see if you can watch every detail. And again, 2 in a row. I'm going to face this way. I'm going to face this way, guys, so you can see it from here. And again, facing this way. Let's face the other way. Let's face the other way. See if you can see the details. Ready? Does that look like something you could do? Of course you can learn it. So I'm going to show you one more time at my pace, at a steady pace. See if you can see which one do you notice the most. See if you can say them in your head what I'm doing. It's almost impossible to say it as fast as I'm doing it. So I'm going to show you full speed. Don't worry about saying it, just watch it at full speed. Full speed, ready? This way. Full speed this way. Okay. Then the speed of it. 3 together. Ready? 3 together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tease. 5. Open. Round. Look. Kick. Drop. Back. Facing this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open. Round. One more facing this way. We're going to go further back now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, round. I'm going to do one more facing this way, just so you can see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love this jump. 5, round. Through. You see how much I love it, I practice it a lot. Now, because I practice it a lot, guys, my brain accepts it better. But I still have to really focus on it. Please don't think that I'm finding this easy. I'm having to focus. Because I practice it a lot, it comes out more naturally. And because it comes out more naturally, it's more likely to work when I'm sparring. So take your time, practice it, show me those skills. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Don't let it frazzle your brain too much. Go and do the fitness one and just have a workout and just shake it all out. Go to the cool down and stretch it out. Have a fantastic day.